why's that not gone full screen? What's going on there? Ah, technical issues. Oh well, never mind. We're live, sir.
We're live.
I'm gonna nick a biscuit.
Go for it. That's what they're in the middle.
Cool, yeah.
Apparently Fox sponsored by Fox.
Yeah, sponsored by Foxes and McVitie's today.
It's always McVitie's.
Gotta have McVitie's. Right.
Is there anybody else there?
Not yet. Are we on time? We're actually on time. That's not good.
Oh, Danny's just come up.
Oh, Danny? Because normally we blame you for being late, and
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
So we can't blame you.
Yes.
Oh, I've got adverts. Why have I got adverts?
Because you're shit.
It's terrible, isn't it? Amateur skip. There we go, we're in. Hello, Matt. So sadly, Jace is still playing with Papandergo. And Simon's kindly stepped into the breach and is going to play tonight, aren't you?
I am indeed.
So we're doing 40k second edition. Technically, if Jace was well, we would have been doing 40k anyway. But we're doing what's become affectionately known as the Plymouth rules. So we're doing 1,500 points worth of troops plus 50 points of war gear. So this should be a good laugh.
Yeah. My list was the one I was planning to run during the weekend.
Bunker Cell.
Yeah, I got one game in with it. Everyone else wanted to play the Chaos.
Yes, well, it's a cracking Chaos list you got. It is a good list with all those infiltrators. So hopefully Jason's feeling well or watching, so get well, Jace.
Put a message.
Put a message up, yeah. That means you'll have to do social media though, and he doesn't do social media like that.
Doesn't socialise, will you?
Doesn't socialise though. I bet he's dreading it. But he's like, oh, I've got to talk to the family and everything now because I'm ill. Bless him.
He'll be hidden away in his man cave.
I don't even know if he's doing that at the moment. He might get some painting done, I don't know. So that's what we're doing tonight. Dark Angels against, Gene Stealer Co. So we've dealt our strategy cards, we've dealt our missions, we've got our armies ready to film, and and the board. There is, someone set the board up.
Do it again and then you might be able to see four.
There.
On top of that.
Someone set the board up and just, there's hardly any lines of sight, and he's got Gene Stealers. Didn't think it through.
You didn't do a Jason?
Didn't do a Jason and put the battlefield out. That's advantageous to me. I played it as if I was a Gene Stealer player, so I just put cover everywhere. So we'll have to see how it goes. Nice biscuits, everybody.
Got to bring something up. My wit isn't that good.
He's just put a sickie. Have you mentioned the ally suggestion? And are people interested? No. I don't think you would have seen this. Not last week, because obviously we didn't do it. But the week before, Matt came up with an absolutely blinder of an idea. He mentioned allies, which of course Jason and I then reach for the books, look for the Kings of War and all that sort of stuff. So get you and Tom up, myself and Jace, ally, and fight each other.
Can do.
Do a four-way. I'll be alright, laugh.
Yeah.
Trouble is, what do we take? Oh, if we got...
Well, when you get your elves done, you can do elves with elves.
Elves with elves.
Against goblins and undead, or goblins and ogres.
Well, yeah, I don't know what armies Tom's got. I know he's got undead.
He's got ogres, undead. He's just got Basilian army. What else has he got?
Well, then...
And he's got dwarves.
Well, goblins are evil, so you'd have to take the undead.
Or the ogres.
Ogres are neutral. Oh, yeah, so they kept it, couldn't they? Yes, so, yeah, that will probably... To be fair, Matt, that was a blinding idea, and yes, it will probably happen. So, yeah, that'd be quite interesting.
That'd be a brain ache, that one.
Yeah, well, a little bit. But I'll probably field the elves as a army on its own first before allies. So if I do that, I'd have to be undead with Jason's goblins against your wood elves and ogrins or Basilian or something.
you could be undead with Tom's undead, and Jace can use his Northern Alliance
Wherever you
or
wish.
with my Woodies.
Oh, that'd be hard. Yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be better actually. But Jason's loading his goblins at the moment.
I know. You'll have to break with that. You'll have to lose some games.
But he loves it because he said I don't have to think about it. Because they're all chaff, so I don't care when I lose them. He said when I play the Northern Alliance, I've kind of got to think a bit more. Because he said if you lose a unit, it hurts.
Yeah, it's a significant chunk of the army gone.
Mm.
But Tom is doing a doubles tournament up here
Yes, he
in
is.
April.
I won't be able to do that.
Because you'll be going to.
Because I'll be doing Overwatch, but it's also my daughter's birthday weekend. So there's no way I'll get rid of that.
That's like poor for me. It's the wife's birthday weekend. That's how I can dip in and out, but I can't play a game. I could, but should have new earrings afterwards.
It will cost you more if you were to play. It would cost you so much more after. It's because you've been allowed to play.
Yeah. Indeed.
Cool, look at that beautiful chat. What happened to two ugly blokes playing with the toy soldiers?
We haven't
I
started
need
yet.
to watch Words from Gummers to get my fix this week. Yeah, alright, so I swapped Jason out for some eye candy for you. You happy now, Flesh Cloud?
I can be. It's easy.
Yeah, it's good.
Can't paint, can you?
Oh, speaking of painting, I've managed to get my 5 cluster submarines done.
And they look sweet.
And you do, thank you. Over the moon, or are you paying him to throw the game too? Can't afford that. It costs him enough to get him up here, mate. I'm just going to have to win the old-fashioned way.
It just goes down to the other rule. He's always going to let the guest win.
That's right. We have a tradition now. Even though Jason and I have tried to stop it, it's a tradition of letting the guest win. So I'll keep it going, Jace. I'll let Simon win. Oh, that would throw us out a little bit, wouldn't it? I'll have to team up. I'll have to double up with Jace.
And the two guests will have to win.
And the two guests will have to win. Because what happens if we? Oh no, that won't work. If we got a guest each, oh, that'd be terrible.
Well, we'd still keep the tradition. One guest
I
won.
guess we'll still lose, yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that would be safer. So yeah, there we go. That'd be interesting actually. It will be interesting. But I did enjoy doing those submarines because I like the process. Because it's daft. There was no pressure to get them done. I knew I had a whole month to do them. I just tinked away at them. The taking part in Josh Crown of Command Splatter,
Oh yeah, I did notice. I popped
helps.
into it.
that helps. In fact, guys, tonight at 9 o'clock, or just after, I think it's 9:30 now, there will be a Splatter Natter. So once we come offline, give it a sec and then go and watch. I think it's going to be Josh, Danny.
Yeah, Danny will be on.
Danny will be on. Johnny Watson, Josh, Danny, and possibly Aidy Wood. So yeah, go and give that a go. I find it really, I find it genuinely really helpful.
AD made me feel a lot happier with just using contrast. That's what he's.
Yeah, that's all he touches, isn't it? I hope Jason's getting better. He is, mate. Thank you, Leslie. He is getting better.
Never know, he might message something.
I doubt it. I did speak to him yesterday on Messenger because he couldn't speak properly, but he's got a massive, really bad cough now. And he's just struggling to get to sleep because of it. But fingers crossed, he'll be back here next week and then we'll reset our programme, so we'll have to do bolt action next week. And then I'll have to move everything on
Did you just
bloody
roll
week.
your eyes?
Yeah, just roll everything forward a week as well. 2 sugars and a chocolate biscuit. Well, mate, chocolate biscuits, we've got Fox's milk chocolate cookies, which are really nice, really thick as well, or we got the standard chocolate digestives. So yeah, help yourself. And I've got a strong cup of tea actually. At least it's not the
Tea bagging.
Morning Glory flavour. Did he poison himself with a 3D printer he tried to hide from his wife? That would be hilarious. I wouldn't put it past.
She poisoned him after buying it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's he keeps going on about it, and he keeps wanting to get a 3D printer, and but he'd use it for terrain. He said himself he probably wouldn't use it for models. He'd use it for terrain. So he's thinking about a resin one.
He doesn't need to worry about more models, does he? Still
Are those the best biscuits so far? Well, you can't make foxes, mate. Foxes are great, but Dunkin' digestives all right.
Yeah, they fall apart if you don't.
Yeah, you can dunk them, but it doesn't taste right afterwards. They go a little bit too soft. Don't you find?
I don't know, I didn't dunk it.
You don't dunk?
No, I didn't dunk them. I do dunk, just not them ones.
The lad is a plastic addict. He is a plastic addict. Well, we all are. Well, no, I'm more metal. You want for terrain, resin for minis. Terrain on the resin printers is a pain in the ass. All right, okay. So, well, he said he was looking at stuff on YouTube about 3D printers for terrain. So maybe maybe I've got that wrong. Maybe it was the other type then. Hey guys, finally got on for a live.
Hello.
Hello. Did you see One Page Rules are releasing a PVC starter box for shops? No, I haven't. We've picked One Page Rules has really fallen off our radar for a minute because we've got so much other stuff going on. We will do it again, I think. No, I'm sure we will. Because it's alright, it's a good set of rules, but they've updated them, so I've got to print them off again.
More tournament based as well.
Oh, is it?
It has started to slide that way.
I thought it would do. Because Games Workshop always doing tournament stuff, aren't they? Yeah. Space Lizards versus Robot Legions. I'd be tempted, I'm not going to, and I know as soon as I say this, if Jason's watching, his ears will prick up. I've been tempted to give,
Fight.
That's it, yes. Which is the same as the 8-sided dice, isn't it? Exploding eights and all that sort of stuff. Too many games, not enough nights. Oh, tell me about it. But that's a pipe dream from years from now, because our goal this year, if I want to bring one thing to the channel, is going to be epic. Even if it's solo gaming. It will be epic. I'll be at home with my daughter. No, don't beat daddy. Stop rolling the dice. So yeah.
Just give her your dice, it would be all fine.
Dad, these dice are crap. Yes, I know they're mine. I brought my own.
I got new ones.
So that's epic. I found out as well, I was talking to Mike down at Games Workshop today. Anthony from Crossroads is a massive epic player.
Yeah, he is a massive epic. He's
So
got a massive old army, it's lovely.
I might have to reach out to Anthony, and if Rich painted faster, he'd have more knights. Ooh, play on words here. See what he's done there? He's done knights. Thing is, bloody what they called. Hang on. Victrix are bringing out knights. So that's a Kingdom of Men army there, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh god, no, because they're really nice models. Have you looked at Victrix models? Actually seen them in the flesh? They're hell of a good.
Looked at someone in the mirror.
Honestly, yeah, Paul. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've got to hold off, because if they bring out some more knights and peasants and stuff like that, I'm gonna have my feudal army. That's a proper bucket list army. That.
You're going to do it properly, and everyone will have individual hereditary.
No. I could do. I was talking to Johnny the other night, and on one of the Splatter Hours, and he was saying he's trying to do a knight, and I said, well, just go and look up heraldic knights of England. There's loads of heraldry out there you could try. Victrix look nice, but go together in an annoying way. Specific arms for specific shoulders cut on the force. All right, okay, cool. It'll be reenactment season soon. Yeah, true. So we'll see a lot more guests, because Jason will use my burner phone to video the battles, so that I can upload it over the weekend. Yeah, I found that with about what you said about Victrix. I found War Games Atlantic a pain in the ass to put together, because you literally had specific arms for.
It's very much like
but no instructions.
GW. A lot of that is you've got specific torsos to go with specific
Oh, is it?
arms now. Yeah, a lot of it
I
is.
don't know. I just got metal body and plastic arms, thanks to Tom and the ones I bought off you. So that's cool. But it is, it's so much easier, isn't it? There's just even with and you've got some as well, haven't you? Bolt action stuff. There's so much accessories that you can glue onto a model. No. I know there's some proper diehards out there that do a fair play to them, but I
do all the bayonets, do all the webbing. No,
definitely not. So I understand that you said, have you jumped on the bandwagon and done? Are you doing a get it done?
I'm doing a getting done. I've got 7 war bikes put down. Nobody suggested or pushed for the 8th war bike that was
I did.
No, you
I did.
No, afterwards.
I say get it, lol.
So I've sat with 7. I've also got a knob bike to do, but that's later on. So I've got 7.
Hang on, we're talking 40k second ed?
No, I'm talking Road Trader metal.
Oh wow, you got 7 of them.
I've got 7
I know you got
of
a couple of buggies.
7 of them.
Jesus.
3 buggies, plus the one you've given me. And I've got 2 Scorchers now as well, and 3 tracks. So I have got a definite.
You got a red Speed Freak Army.
I have got a Speed Freak Army, which.
Ouch. All in Road Trader.
All in Road Trader.
I gave you a Scorcher, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Ouch, man. That's savage. Have you worked out your 1,500 points for Bunker Assault?
Yeah, Danny's got part of it.
Oh, right, okay.
Danny's got the harder painting to do, the yellows.
Oh, really? What you got in yellow then?
All my bad moons.
Oh, because they can have 2 heavy weapons, can't they?
So he's got a Bad Moon squad. He's got 2 Bad Moon knobs. One could be a war boss. He's got 5, 6 mega armors.
6
mega
armors.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's got a dreadnought, which will ask him to do Bad Moon as well.
Oh, nice. Because everybody
Plus,
normally goes golf, don't they?
Plus Gaz and the Runherder guy. I can't remember his name.
G'day Luke. No, you haven't, mate. We're just chewing the vine or whatever they say, and whatever the saying is, drinking tea. Hang on. So, Gaz, yeah, but is this for Bunker Assault?
No, he just.
Oh, right. You just got it. So.
Got it.
Because I think we said at Bunker Assault, we're thinking if you pre-arrange it, you can do an ultimate force and just 2,000 points and go for it.
If I did that, it would be Nasdrag.
For the extra strategy? Yeah. Have you got the model?
Yes.
Have you got the Nasdrag model?
I've got the Nasdrag one.
Nice. There's one I always thought was really cool. And it's I think it's a Bad Moon model. And he's just I think it's a Road Trader as well. He just stood there with his gun pointing down. It's like, looking
And
at the
he's got a
smoke.
foot on.
Foot on a...
Marine. Yeah, that's what Danny's painting, so that'd be nice.
Oh, nice. I'm starting to think Danny is going to win best painted at these events without ever turning up to one. I think that's the shooting the grot. Yeah, I think that's the plan. But he's going to be quite serious when he judges. Danny, are you still there? Because you've gone quiet. He's probably cooking tea. Yeah, Danny's going to take his judging quite seriously.
Yeah, he said this year he's not going to dip out of the game to do it. He'll do it. He'll put aside time to do it.
Which means you will dip out of the game.
No, that's what he.
He's going to dip again.
Yeah,
right.
he wasn't going to be dipping in and out of the game. He was going to drop a game.
Yeah, he should be able to answer.
He'd get at least 4 games in though.
Well, yeah, but he wants to take on my Swarm again, but I think he's going to use Eldar this time. Do it with the Eldar, because he got the firepower, even the basic troops.
He got enough shots coming off.
He should do, yeah. That was so funny. I was like, I couldn't believe how well that worked. It started all bunched up, and even though I was losing models, because it was spread out, I was just like, oh my god!
Swarmed around.
Yeah, and I just kept charging a Predator. Couldn't hurt it. I had to roll bloody eye, and I was already trying to take the tracks out, but never mind. I didn't do it. I didn't wipe him out in the end, did I?
No.
No. Close, I've almost lost my high tyrant. So that was good.
Yeah, but you nearly lost your high tyrant to
Mephiston, yeah, so, you know, as it goes. But what I didn't do with all 30 gargoyles is I didn't fly them high. Just kept them on board. And honestly, yeah, alright, you can fly them high, but that ability to move 20 inches of flame stuff is just not to be underestimated.
You've got the -2 to it. No, that's 20. No, 20.
No, yeah, there's a big debate over that, wasn't it?
You only get -1, but you've also got, you can put them into cover,
Yeah.
which then puts it up to -3, which is probably better than flying high, because flying high you don't get any of the minuses, so you just blow them away as they come out of the sky.
But I was just like, oh, I could fly over there and flame them. That was brilliant. And it's just suddenly, you just bloody go in here, there, and everywhere with them. And it's so much better than flying them high and then dropping them down.
Because you've got to turn out where you can't do bugger all.
So, yeah, much better. So, yeah, Danny, if you're up for that again, I'll take a swarm against your Eldor this time. That'll be harder. That will be harder.
That will be.
Yeah, 2,000 points Eldor, and you know he's going to have scatter lasers everywhere. I know he's got Wraithguard as well, because he's being quite beardy. Wraithguard.
Yeah. Whoever does that?
There's a guy who on the Facebook page put 10 up. It's like 10, bloody hell. And rookie numbers. I've got enough Wraithguard still left to either A, field another squad of 5, or B, add another one to the other 4 I got. Units of 6.
Oh yeah, I can. Don't do plastic. Not now.
6 war walkers with twist scatter lasers. Yeah. Yes, that's the way. I'm hoping to have quite a bit done for this coming October. Well, you got loads to do. You got to, by the sounds of it, get an orc army done. Is that going to be part of your character?
That is the plan, but we'll see how Danny gets on. It's not an urgent thing. I can always substitute in other things.
Oh, okay. So no pressure, Danny, but
yeah, it'll add to. I'll have 8 ball boys, or 7 bikes.
8 ball boys as
It's
well.
a mobile army.
Yes. Bloody hell. Yeah, that will be a mobile army. Because then Kieran normally brings up the orcs as saying he's going to do in the army.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, don't worry, I've got your back
saw
the October sorted.
Have you seen what Andrew Park's done with the orc terrain?
Yes.
In the chat?
Yeah, but it's too techy. Too techy.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Yeah, no, but it looks great. It's not your mud hut, is it?
No.
I'm going to be doing my very best, gents. Well, we know that, mate. We know that.
It's more of I would say it's more of a blood axe based scenery, because it's more Hume based.
Yes, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, yeah. Because if you try and do the copy of the ones from the White Dwarfs and this, that, and the other, it's just square with polyfiller and bloody sand. And...
Yes, they are absolutely awesome. Your scatter train that you put with it as well.
Yes.
I have to find out where he got it from, because that's nice.
It looks
I
really
need it
good.
for my new gaming room.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm still slogging away with painting these goblins. In 2 weeks, I've done 146. Still need to wash and highlight.
Jace.
Trying to get a vibrant purple, but struggling with it.
Ask Jace how to do it.
I wouldn't bother. I mean, all right, the wash. I wouldn't bother highlighting it. 146. Oh my god.
That's just on one base.
In 2 weeks, he's done 100. That's horrendous. I mean, fair play to you, mate. That's going. I'm assuming you put them on bases yet, because that surprised me. Jay said they don't come with bases. My undead all come on little round disc bases. Yeah. Highlight the face and shields. Nothing else matters. Yeah, I would say with that many models.
The undead were one of the first ranges they made.
Yeah, because you slot it in, and then you got the squares, and then you glue them to a base.
So they seem to be going away from that now.
The newer Mantic stuff comes with multi-base stuff. Okay. Because I've got on some of my sprues gravestones and stuff like that. What I was thinking of doing is using like you know, there's is it the Death Pack Swarm or whatever? You get a swarm I think it's meant to be rats or stuff like that. What I was thinking of doing is freshly raised undead. So I'll have hands coming out of the ground with holding spears and tombstones and stuff like that.
Just the spare bits.
And yeah, and use there's a couple of giant rats will be going around and this, that, and the other, trying to put the gravestones around. So it will look like they're just slowly coming out of the ground. I might even have a few, you know, skulls starting to come out, or arms, and you know, just something like that. And then the idea is to put that in front of my catapults. Because then if you shoot my catapults, they're -1 because they'll be obscured because they're only height 2. But I won't suffer the penalties.
Tom doesn't rate catapults.
Yes, I know it doesn't, Tom. Yeah, I'm pretty burnt out. Went for 15-man regiments rather than hordes.
50-man.
I've got the new abyssal stuff, and it's 3 box things. That's from Cheers Flash. Yeah, that's
50 regiments.
15.
Oh,
15 man regiments.
Oh, not 50 regiments.
Yeah, because apparently Flash was saying that they've done away with the minimum model count as long as the base looks quite packed. Well, you know, it's
good job, because
not.
I would.
Yeah, but yeah, because that's what I'd need to do. My race look a bit spaced out because you can fit. But the mummies just take out 10 mummies, take up nearly a whole regiment base. It's mental. They're such big models, really. I'm surprised they're not classed as large infantry. That's just the way they've been moulded.
Are they heavy infantry?
No, they're just infantry. Take a hit as well.
Yeah, and then they regenerate it.
Yeah. I was like I said to Jace, I said a regiment of mummies would hold up a horde of your spearmen quite easily. But he said, yeah, that's fine. How much are they? I said, they're 180 points. 185, 180, something like that.
90 points.
Yeah. He said, well, mine are 140. So, you know, that's a win for me.
It's true.
So it's this, oh yeah. But I've got a lovely undead army in my head, and it'd be so funny to do. It's just like, all skeletons, all with 200 weapons, so they're all defense free, all crushing 1. It's huge. But then I actually worked out how many models I'd need if I went for the bare minimum model count. It's like 300 something skeletons. I was like, I ain't doing that. That's ridiculous.
It's not too bad to paint. There's not usually much armor
well,
or anything like that on them, so it's contrast is your friend.
Well, yeah, but the mantic skeletons do have armor, do have rags on them, and then you got the bones as well. So I tend to just paint the rags red, bulk them out or any things. I do the straps and the shields, the backs of the shields and stuff like that, and I'll just wash it with skeleton horde or agron dust or something. No, not the earth. It's an actual dust or something. It's called something dust, agro dust or something. But that's it. They're done. And then I'll dot the eyes. If we've got eyes, I'll dot them.
After that conversation.
After that conversation about but because the eyes on the skeletons are quite bulbous, you can see them. So it's just a quick dot and a moot green. So it's like
a glow. The
glow of the sort of powers. So that's the plan with that. But I've still got, I think, another 30. 30 mantrix. What am I saying? Mantic, sorry. 30 mantic skeletons to do, and then I have got. Is it called Oathsworn? I've got a box of 30 skeletons, and I was thinking of making them archers. So then you could have 2 regiments, so I could basically have a refused flank, 3 catapults and 2 regiments of skeletons. Can we get
them cover?
Yeah, just all the time. Which would be cool. Are you up for a brew? You're going to make a brew, are you? Oh, lovely. There we go.
So I don't get
that'd be me on my own. Where's my chat gone? I can't find my chat. Oh, your chat's saying someone did that with Spectres in Night Stalkers. Used to engage by rushing them up the board and making them impossible to grind through them to objectives. Hello folks, just finished up taking the pasting from a good Dark Angel player. Oh, nice. I wonder, well, it's obviously not me live stream, because I'm not a good Dark Angel player. But then again, mate, that army had, what was it, 2 Deathwings and 2 Land Raiders. What do you expect? Very, very beardy. So obviously,
what are you saying about beardy armies?
ignore him. He's talking about beardy armies. I feel nicely balanced themed armies. So this is the point where one of us disappears and we say, what are you doing? Everyone had Terminator armor except the Tech Raid. So my next challenge is I'm doing a load of zombies for a Horde regiment. And then next month I'll restart my Cowabunga challenge, and that will be another 5 submarines. So my get it done this month is a zombie horde. So how about you lot? Are you lot getting any painting done or terrain? I forgot to mention, was at the charity shop and found the metal model of Warhammer Carsten for £2. May have to start an undead army. Nice.
£2 for Vlad.
Who's the who I got them? I got them in the garage. Who's the couple?
Vlad and Isabella.
Yeah. I got them. They're nice models as well.
Yeah,
So I might have to paint them up, I think. Because they are nice models.
You just got them in the garage.
Along with other stuff. But they are good models, and I realised I got a Bretonian lady on a horse as well. Not Morgana Le Fay, I painted that for my missus years ago.
Oh, just a sorcerer.
Just a sorcerer with the wimple and circlet and that. Painted my new Psyker from bare to done in one day and got a Leon Rust that needed repair and painting to add. Wow. What level Psyker? Incorporate them. I will incorporate them. I will paint them up. And I might use her, that model, because it is such a nice model. I might use her as the Lady Leona or whatever she's called, the vampire lady, special character. Might be quite good. God, I've got about 3 of them now. Because you get it with every pack you get half the time. So what are you lot doing? What terrain have you got planned? What have you got on your back burner? What are you getting done? Let us know. We know what Danny's doing. Everything.
All at once.
All at once, yeah.
And it'll still come up splendid.
Josh, I know, is doing some wood elves. Still finishing off my commissions, then it's Chaos Vets, Terminators, Warp Spiders, and Orc Dread next. Is that your Orc Dread?
I don't know, ask Danny. You might have another one on the line.
That is Orc Dread. That's what I was going to say to you actually, because someone done in the 2nd edition page,
Admin one with 2 last cannons.
No, it's a Death Skull one. So it's kind of more bluey. But there is someone that's posted a yellow one as well, which looks really nice. So that's that. Don't see too many people, I don't get it on my feed. A lot of bow action stuff and Kings of War stuff being bragged about on my feeds.
No.
On Facebook.
I've got to reinvest because my 2nd edition army needs a lot to add to it to actually make it playable again.
The Dark Angel army was a captain in Terminator armor, librarian in term armor, 10 terms, 2 language, tech marine, and a servitor man and tarantula. I killed 3 models the whole game. 2 wingets and 2 luggets to do next week. Now I know what the wingets are. The wingets are a great model.
That was that one that James
Yeah, what's a lugget then? I can't remember what a lugget is. 20 luggets, aren't they like fanatics? Don't they have a nerve value, dash, whatever? They can't be wavered. Yes, it's Simon's Dread. It is your Dread.
Woo!
Big club gobbles. Alright, okay. Luke shows 7 AM here in Australia, just out of bed, painting my 8th Army Medic. Time to make a cover, 2nd for the day. Well done, Luke. 8th Army Medic. Nice. I mean, that's obviously for bolt action.
Sounds like that.
Are they worth taking though? Because you only get a save of a 6. You get a small arms fire. I don't know if it's worth it. I tried it.
How many points are there?
They're 30 points, veteran. So there'd be 5s to wound, but I don't know. I tried it and it just didn't work.
6+ save.
Yeah, but anybody
Especially
within 6 inches of him.
But 3rd edition now you get saved from cover, so
Well, you do.
against small arms. So
Yeah. So is it worth it?
yeah.
Yeah, but that's if you die. If you die, you get to save it.
So you get your cover save and then you get.
I think so. Yeah. Kings of War feels like it's waiting on 4th edition to hit. No way. third's only just come out.
I hope not.
The third's great. I'd give it another year, easily, another 2, year and a half, 2 years before they think about a 4th edition. Can't do it, it's only just come out. What have we had? We've had 2 updates. Oh yeah, that's really weird. I don't mind the updates because I don't really buy into it, but we've had 2 updates, and yet if this was like 10th edition 40k, but I got another update.
That's because the updates come 2 weeks after the books are released.
Yeah, but at least with this, it's not. They stand the test of time for a while. There's rumours that current Clash of Kings is the latest for the edition. Well, what's Fleshcloud? What's happening in the Clash of Kings then? What's going on there then? Are we talking I haven't got the next book. Jace bought it. But what have you heard, Flesh? What have you heard? Tell us. I don't know how these kids... yeah, it's horrendous. That's what put us off 9th. There's too many updates. Too many stratagems. Too much point scoring. Too much admin during a game. Just the rumours going around Mantic leakage. Well, that'd be a little bit annoying, because I always say that Kings of War is probably one of the most balanced games I play. Like any systems, it's open to abuse, but I don't know, I think they got it nailed down quite well. And Flesh, have you tried playing the order dice, command dice? That's really good. Thank you, sir. Look at that. See, Jace? Cup of tea. Actually, I can't say that because no, I normally bugger off and make a tea, don't I? So yeah, I hope they don't change Kings of War too soon, because obviously bolt action has changed. The only thing I don't like about bolt action is the army formation setup. How you got to have an NCO for the platoon and all that sort of rubbish. That's a ball ache. We had a game, Gimp, the third person who controlled the smoke grenades, rolls, tokens, remove casual rulings on the 50-50, which worked very well. So you had your GM, did you?
Yeah, it's like somebody videoing your games for you to make it quicker.
The commandos are part of the rumours. It's a test for 4th to see if they get the new edition. I honestly think they should. I don't think they had that much of an impact on the game.
Unless you start buying, but then you take away from other things you can get.
Yeah, so if you were really going to break it, then like any character that can have them, and the cheapest one is 10 points. Your standard bearers can have them, so straight away you could have easily five extra dice for 50 points. But the problem is that only gives you a white dice, and I think there's loads of blanks.
And
two of two and one of two. Two of one and one of two. Yeah, so the chances of you getting a good roll, or you spend 30 points and have a red dice, which I think is 1 blank, or 1-1, couple of 2s and a 3. I don't know.
If you're going to sink into that, then you've not got
less magic, yeah, and less troops.
Less troops.
But the other thing is, what they've done to stop you really breaking it is, if you play a command dice on a unit, that's it. You can't put anything else on that unit. You can't do another command on that unit, which I thought was brilliant.
40k, when you do this stratagem, this stratagem, this stratagem. I've used all my command points, but that unit's not going anywhere.
Yeah. But the other one is, I found that they've, like one of the undead ones is you can ignore the shambling rule, which means your troops can march. So if I decided to play it on a unit of revenants, I can move them 16 inches.
But then you can't
But I can't surge them, which I thought was brilliant. So they've thought about it, and honestly, Flesh, give it a go. Just have a red, white, and blue, and just have them. Don't bother buying any more dice.
I was going to say, surging is a very fine art. It's what I found out in my game in Stomp. Very fine art. Millimetre out, and you get stopped by scenery.
Yeah. It's I've not mastered it at all, and to be perfectly honest with you, I've not bothered. I keep saying I will do an army based on surge, so I'll have to make sure I've got like a Lich King or Remnants or Necromancer, and make sure I just get as much. Well, I don't like the character group. If I Morgoth the Faceless or whatever, he can cast twice the same power, so you can surge 20 inches if you wanted to. You roll 10 dice each. And I was just thinking, I don't like things that are Barty cards that everybody takes. So I tend to try and go against the
You
rules.
don't generally take any special characters.
In anything, 40k. Yeah, I'm not one for special characters, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I think I always put too much time and effort into them, and then when they die, I get gutted.
Oh, that's why you went nibs.
Yeah, because I don't care. That swarm was great. And I can make it bigger, because I've still got...
That's what she said.
Yeah. Hang on, let me think. I think I've still got another 40 Hormigons at home that I could paint up. Oh, 60 Hormigons, man, running across the board. That'd be awesome. Hey, Danny. Let's have a look. PS will share a picture of the group when done. It feels wrong not taking a medic. I've taken one every game, but never really earned the keep. Here's the cool not to take. So Luke, you take a medic for the rule of cool then, because it's a bit fluffy for the army. Makes sense. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, please share pictures. Call him Dave the Super Necromancer. Yeah. Nid Swarm makes such a cool game. Yeah, it does. But
Swarm of monsters.
well, I could do that. I've worked it out as well. It would be a High Tyrant, a couple of Lictors, Zance Rope, then the bare minimum for the squads you have to have 2 units of warriors for 3, and the rest are Carnifexes. I mean, what's wrong with that? 3 Carnifexes. And then, yeah, 3 Carnifexes at 200 points each, so you give them optic membranes, and then just loads of other stuff. Amazing.
Can't even take it out easily by taking out the living models on the army.
No, learn that one. Outdoor dreads with flamers in their hands, that should deal with Hormigons. Yeah,
until they're in combat.
Yeah, well, that's the damn thing. See, I would honestly say is if monstrous creatures like Carnifexes and
Dreads and stuff like that.
Is it Dreadso?
But if they're being swarmed by troops, I reckon they should be able to shoot.
No.
I don't think they should be.
Monstrous creatures can leave combat, and I think Dreadnoughts should be able to leave combat as well.
It won't be in there, it'll be in the main rules, won't it?
No, it's not. Because demons can leave combat as well. Greater demons can leave combat. And I think, personally, breaking up from combat. Normally creatures can't voluntarily break up from combat, however some demons are so big and powerful, they can simply brush man-sized opponents aside. Oh no, they've changed it. Greater demons, Chaos Dreadnoughts, and champions run Juggernauts. I didn't know
Get a champion on Juggernaut.
that. None of this jumping with a jump back malarkey. Hang on, I messed up here. Is scary seeing it just across the battlefield. Isn't Danny, you plan on 3 Carnifexes? Yeah, Dread should be able to leave combat. I think so. I think Dread...
I'd say based on that, and an Imperial Dreadnought should be able to do it as well.
If Chaos Dreadnoughts can do it, I would say Eldar and Imperial.
Or any Dreadnought.
Any Dreadnought. Unless they're in combat with someone of equal size.
Yeah. So man-sized creatures brush out.
Yeah.
Large creatures.
So
like
if you had
like
a Carnifex going against a Dreadnought, they got to go toe to toe until one's destroyed. And my money would be on the Dreadnought being killed off.
Yeah, because
Carnifex only do 1 wound. That's mental.
You can't see it getting multiple hits.
Honestly, I was when I went against Jason's Flesh Terrors, and he had the 2 close combat Dreadnoughts. I was like, oh my god, no way. Because you got years of Power Fist, D3 wounds and all that sort of stuff. And I was holding back my Carnifex, and it was like, oh, they only do 1 wound. Bang, straight in there. I was like, yeah, you ain't going to win that fight. I don't care how good you are. Dread should be able to leave combat. Yeah, but not against warriors. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I'd still say you have to suffer the same rules as the Nids, that if you want to charge something else, you have to be in combat with. So a Tyranny Warrior or Hive Tyrant can charge into another unit of combat if the person he's fighting is fighting someone else. So they get distracted, yeah. Army should have all the special rules of the army. It would be fairer. The bloke who only rules once. Yeah, yeah. That's that'd be nasty. Although, see, there's a guy, bless him, he hasn't been able to do a lot of them on kitchen wargamers. He's just as bad as I am. We always joked on messing each other. If we had a game of bolt action, no one would die because none of us would hit. So place your bets then. Place your bets. We have a guest on the channel. The tradition is to let the guest win. Let me emphasise the word "let the guest win," because that's what we do. Because we want them to come back. It's not going to be a choice, is it? We have Dark Angels against Gene Stealer Cult.
How many men have you got?
27, 28. Hang on. 10, 20, 25, 26. Yeah, 28 models. How many you got? The terrain is so bad, there's hardly any lines of sight. I've got a heavy flamer though. Oh, look at that, I can't remember his army this. Even Labrokes wouldn't take a bet on him losing Rich. That's bloody true. Then how come you've beaten me both times? 62 models. How come you've beaten me both times we've played? I even paid models for you and everything.
But you're not a guest.
Yeah, you're part of the crew because you paint for us. Is there Slipstream? Yes, it is. It is exactly the same army. So you know full well I'm not going to do very well because I didn't win one game. First edition Gene Stealers? No, they're not. They are 4th or 5th edition?
No, these are 9th.
9th? No, those are got to be 8th, haven't they? They come out 8th.
No, I brought them, well, they could have been, but I brought them in 9th.
Alright, so they're not, they're more modern day Gene Stealers.
Part of it was Rich was wanting to say that you could still play with whatever you got, so
yeah,
bringing up new models.
And to be fair, a lot of the models that Simon's brought up are newer models.
They all are.
They all are, but you wouldn't notice at all. And we always say this, you can use whatever you want. You win Best Painted Army instead, Danny, for his army. Yeah. Morning for New Zealand. Morning. You do. You have got 62 models. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard scrap. Hard scrap.
I did offer you that you could change
the
scenery
it's
slightly.
Fine. They do say the more terrain, the better the game.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
This
got
definitely.
no fire. You've got
I've got no fire in alleyways at all. That's how you do a board, Jace. And I'm
not one. Oh look, I left one.
Oh look, there's me laser light. Oh, look at that, right across the board. I didn't see it when I set it up. And I knew I was going against Gene Stealers. Gotta let the guest win. Unless the guest's name starts with D and ends with Y. As an A and some N's in it as well. Gotta be Danny. So Danny, you let me know what you want to fight at Bunker Assault on the Sunday morning end for the live battle report. I should bring a swarm. I'm tempted to do the other home ones actually, that would look cool. I'd have less models though.
Oh, shame. You have less Turbogen. Because they did so much in the game.
What's that? Terminals?
Yeah.
Not a lot. Home goes through there. 60 of them are running across the board, might look good. Our board allows 0 straight lines in line of sight except on one extreme flank, and that's offset 90-degree rooms, etc. Yeah. This board
doesn't even have a diagonal straight line.
Nope. And that wasn't by accident. Well, that is by accident. I just threw it on down there. I thought, oh, that won't do. That looks right. Yeah, that will do. Crap. And then I stood back with silence like that. Oh, actually, there's not even diagonals across. You have to move. You have to move across the board. Of course, what someone doesn't realise that all the hills are impassable, so you got to go round them.
That's okay.
Should we do that?
Or
Laugh.
through them.
Are you going to go through? Oh, display. Oh, you got a gate, and yeah. You know he's got a gate. I like a big line of sight across the board, gives everything a fight over the control panel. No, you're not meant to. They say in the rules you're not meant to be able to draw a line of sight from deployment to deployment.
I think you're supposed to have the odd one or two, but it shouldn't be a dominate. It should be a very narrow field of fire, like a street.
Yeah.
So,
That's that should be interesting though. Should be good. It should be a good laugh. Probably very quick.
or you should have at least one that you can centre on.
Yeah, but it
taking
doesn't matter
hold.
if one of us has got taken over. We're
That's
going to be
what
up on the top of the hill going like, anyway, shoot me, everybody. If it's Games Workshop rules made, the terrain rules are give us 400 quid and sod off. Yeah, that's what we made most of ours. I can't get to work. Great 18 within the psycho makes it tough to get up without potentially playing yourself with a return journey from the enemy. No, I don't think so.
You can have a return journey through GC Swarm.
Yeah, if you run through. Yeah, we got. Oh, we didn't think this through, did we? I wonder if I stood in front of the gate, right?
Yeah.
And framed it. I took the template out of the.
You do.
Oh, do you really?
Yes. Because you can shoot through it as well.
That's mental. Can you?
I believe so.
I don't
check
think
it
you
now.
can. Yeah, no.
Well, I'll get power.
I'll look at this. Rules queries. No, you can't shoot through it. Slipstream's just said. Oh well, he's just had a game, so I'm assuming he knows that. I can't get together. Yeah, so gates, all right. I must remember if you put machine curse on a vehicle, it will go out of control.
Yeah, unless it's a walker.
And it will stay stationary and not do nothing. Bend the rules like an elf. Yeah, bloody right. One thing I will say, it's not a spoiler. My Dark Angel army has nil point psychers. How many psychers do you have?
Same number as my fingers on one hand.
So you have 6 because you're from Cornwall.
Yeah.
All right, okay. He's got 4 psychers.
One with no power.
Doesn't matter, it's a dice, isn't it?
One that's got 1 wound. In fact, the other 3 have got 1 wound.
Yeah. But we've agreed he's just going to roll 2 dice, didn't we?
Yeah. Don't.
Because we tried it when I had my Braveguard army and I had 3 arrow psychics. Rolling the 3 dice, you go through the deck so fast. It's
Be
ridiculous.
about your own defence. Demonic attack.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny as hell. So, yeah, so we're going to do 2d6, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not going to go mad.
So, taking the topic off 40k for a sec, your Wood Elf army,
Yes.
nasty. Those boss wraiths or whatever they're called.
Well, I don't know. They're just glass cannons.
A lot of attacks. So.
Yeah.
What are you going to add to that then? Because you said you were thinking of swapping a unit out.
I am, and I'm putting in some spearmen just for some violence. That's it. That's.
So you're going to replace with that then?
I'm dropping one of the forest shamblers for another battle standard bearer and a regiment. A troop. No, which way is it? Yeah, a regiment of elves with spears.
Oh, okay. Any reason? Didn't you find the shamblers work for you?
They did, but I was struggling with getting enough attacks in. So by doing that, I've managed to wiggle in a few more magic items.
But you need Bane Chant, don't you? You said that.
Yeah, it needs Bane Chant. So I found I was very constrained trying to keep model or units within range of the model with Bane Chant and the auras. So I've now got two flanks that I can run on one unit on each flank with all the aura on it.
Interesting question for you. Back to 40k. I'm afraid.
Yeah. All right.
What's the feeling? My feeling is no. What's the feeling of displacing your own squad that's on Overwatch, and that squad then firing in the psychic phase now that they've moved it to a firing position when they were in Overwatch? I would say no, you disrupt them.
It says enemy, yeah, because the cell which moves you stops you firing on, but that's because you can change direction. So.
I would say no, but you can fire an Overwatch at any point when the enemy moves.
The only time where it disrupts the enemy is in the movement phase. If it's any other phase, you can do Overwatch in the shooting phase, but they get all their shots before you Overwatch.
But you can also do Overwatch. If you're in Overwatch and then someone does a follow-up in combat, you're allowed to do that because they said it was an oversight. And if like a librarian teleports, you can shoot them as well. But I would say, if you imagine it, you're lining up to take a shot and suddenly you're somewhere else, you'd lose the Overwatch, I reckon. Fresh Cow says, I was thinking of doing 1k of Treeman. I think it's 3 regs of Shamblers, 2 regs of Boss Wraith?
Regiments,
with,
yes.
Wildfather and the little tree character.
I wouldn't go with regiments of... I wouldn't go with regiments of Boss Wraiths, I'd go with troops, because...
They're 20 attacks, aren't they?
20 attacks as a troop, 25 as a regiment.
See, this is, I know where you're going with this, but it's the nerve value.
They're chafe, they're 100 points. They're there to block. And if they're not taken out, they're going to cause a lot of pain to whatever you're fighting.
A troop has 20 attacks.
Yes.
My regiment of Soul Reavers has 20 attacks.
I know, but Soul Reavers takes them out with ease.
Oh, Soul Reavers
Did you watch
just
the video?
Soul Reavers are awesome. Thanks, I'll give it a look-see. Yeah, honestly, mate, Fresh Cloud, if you look up Exploding 8, Simon, with his Wood Elves or Silverkin, takes on Tom's Undead army.
Soul Reaver army.
Yeah, honestly, Soul Reavers and werewolves.
No, it's just Soul Reavers. Soul Reavers and a unit of zombies.
Oh, the whole army? Oh, yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's what you should do as an underworld list. So you got werewolves, because werewolves is just so cool. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna have to take the gloves off fighting this goblin army. I want to scrap with Jace before Kings of War Paul.
The thing is, if you're playing Jace with his goblin army, you need a big table. So you can actually get around the side.
Oh no, I'll just punch straight through the middle. I'll just punch straight through the middle. I will have him. I'll smash that army to pieces. I've been giving him victories.
He's throwing the gauntlet
down. But I've been giving him victories. Here's my Reverend Cavalry. And he's got phalanx everywhere. I've got so much stuff that he can ignore phalanx. Why take Wraiths? Why take Cavalry? I'll just take Mummies and Soul Reavers and Werewolves and my own phalanx. Can werewolves be taken with any other armies? Yes. Forces of Nature. Don't they?
Yeah. Or ally.
You can ally them, can't you?
They're in the Elven list, but you don't get as many. You're restricted on how many of each troop you can take.
A Kings of War battle report with an undead army. I've seen enough of those to know how it ends already. Yeah, but this is against. We're not talking me. We're not talking me. We're talking someone who knows what they're doing.
I think Tom would actually challenge that.
Yeah, I think he would, bless him. Actually, it was a good little scrap. It was a good scrap. The Shamblers are good though, because they're dash, aren't they? Yeah, they're dash. Oh, what's this? I missed this. Yeah, fair enough. I was down 11-3 at that point, desperate. Yeah. So Slipstream was asking about the displacing. But if he's only got 3 victory points to 11, yeah, he kind of had it at that point. It's a bit mute in it. Yeah. So that's fair enough. But apparently, Matt, werewolves in Forces of Nature act differently to werewolves in Undead because they. Oh, what am I guessing? Hang on, I'll soon.
It's a black one.
I'll soon tell you. It depends how you want to use them. I think they're better because they got Strider.
I've got to remember which way round it is. Strider and Pathfinder. That screwed me up a little bit as well in that game.
What we're looking for, Forces of Nature. The herd will be the same. Hang Lycan, there we go. Crushing 1, Nimble, Pathfinder, and Regenerate. Wow.
That sounds better than...
They're better.
Yeah. How many more points though are they?
Kings of War Battle. Bring your elves down next time. Make lazy ass get in gear and get his elf army done. Here, chase the wind when you batter him. I see. So, that's interesting. So, werewolves are crushing 1, life leech 1, and nimble.
Regenerates better than life leech.
Yeah. That's so much better. No. Defense 4 and defense 5. So that can help.
But they're more likely to regenerate those wounds they've lost.
Yeah, definitely. 15, 17, size 3, 18 attacks, life leech 1. And they got Pathfinder as well.
I'll still go with the herd one.
I think I'd rather go herd werewolves. Yeah. Forces of nature. I thought they could be in. Is it forces of nature? Oh no, I was wrong. It's the herd then. Sorry, Matt. It's the herd that has them. I thought it was forces of nature. But you got all the elementals. That'd be cool. Elementals are.
Surging them around the board.
Oh yeah, they got search as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Shambling. Earth Elementals, Horde 6, Dash 18, 18 attacks, Bruto, Crushing Strength, Pathfinder, Water Elementals, Crushing 1, Regen, Air, Fly, Nimble, Pathfinder, Shambling, so they got speed of 10, and Fire, Crushing 2, Pathfinder, Shambling, Vicious. It's not bad. But I like the fact that some armies on the Kings of War, the herd is still neutral or good. I think it's neutral, mate.
It's neutral.
It's the fact that if you got a herd Forces of Nature starter kit, it gives you the option to go in different directions, like with salamanders and stuff like that, because it all comes with it. What we're looking for, the herd. Herd is neutral, mate. And you can have a saber-tooth hunting cat for certain, probably characters. Why would you do that?
Gives them extra attacks.
No, it gives them duelists, but
because a lot of their characters probably don't have duelist.
every character's got duelists, isn't it?
No. What? In the herd?
Options: saber-tooth, individual. Oh no,
No
they don't.
duelist.
No, they don't do any. No, the vampires. And that's 3 dice. 3 times the attacks now. Here comes the first talk. Force of the Abyss. Nice. Right, sir, we better go
Yes.
because it's an hour. So don't forget, guys, what time is it now? 8:30. So if you give it another half an hour, hang on, as Chris is going through, all I have is the green book. They are not in there, so I'm guessing the herd is in your army edition. Oh yeah, check out Dragons and Lasers. They also make amazing dragons for cheap. All right, cool, nice, thanks, Fresh Cloud. Matt, the green book is out of date now. So get yourself the red book.
Or just pay the subscription, which is cheap anyway.
Yeah, get the Mantic app. You're allowed to do 2 armies, and you can delete them and try another 2 armies. But if you wanted to see a rule, you'd have to buy the app properly. But I've got it free, so I can just play around with creating armies and dream about what I could do. But you need to get yourself the red book, and then get yourself the latest. Is it Clash of Kings? The book?
I don't know. I'll just use the app.
Get yourself the latest Clash of Kings book. So there's 2 books you need to get, or like Simon says, if you want to get yourself the app. But I like to have a book to flick through. It's entirely up to you. But get the more updated one, because that's where you'll find in here is all the armies. The only one that's not in here, I haven't said that, is the Twilight King. And I don't think they're in the new Clash of Kings one, so you might have to get the Clash of Kings 2024 book, which looks like this. This is a public service, you know that, don't you? So, I know it's back to front. This one here has got the Twilight King in it and a couple of updates.
Also looking for sponsorship from Mantic, if possible.
Yeah, and then you need to get the Clash of Kings 2025 edition, which I think Jason's got. That's the one Jason's got. So it's a couple of tweaks. In not a massive amount. In fact, that 2025 one has got the Commandos rules in it. So there you go. So that's what you can do there, sir. If you're not sure, just ask. If you're not already on the Bring a Battle Facebook group, just join that and ask. I'm sure that people will be able to help you out. They're all in reverse, Rich. I know, because this is on selfie mode. Because otherwise I'd have to turn it round and then I'm just looking at the lens and I don't know what I'm doing. I suppose I could...
You've got your burner.
I've got my burner phone, so I'll be like, that's how it goes. Yeah, people moan about it being reversed. It's backstory of all the games about. Yeah, well, there you go. You know what we're like. This is all backwards, see? We're going to go. I've got to get my butt kicked by the guest. So we will love you and leave you. And fingers crossed, everybody. We'll have Jace back.
Yeah.
Only Rich can be forward. You know it. Right, shall we go?
We shall.
All right.
Do you want me to do it? You can do it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. 9 o'clock.
You like it, in? Oh yeah.
Set mirror. 9 o'clock. Crown of Command. There's a splatter natter.
Half 9, you said.
Go and look. Get yourself your notifications set up. There'll be a splatter natter 9:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. All right. Go and check it out. Go and say hi, and we will see you next week. Go on then. So you gotta and then press OK.
You can't reach it because